Good day, sir. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. It has been interesting so far. Really appreciate all the knowledge you have impacted in me. My name is Peter Ezekiel. My registration number is U23 DLCS 30052. And I'm here to present our group assignments on COSC405 Web Application Engineering 2. We've been saddled with the task to create a prototype of a news app, giving us task 1 through to task 4 to achieve it, with guidelines to follow. So let me just go through the work done. Here my folder, I've already created a folder in the local disk, in the XAMPP folder, in the HTD docs, we have the COSC405 Group F news app. So when I try running it using my text editor, I'm using VS Code. Here we have the work. So I'll try my XAMPP is active, the Apache is working, the SQL server is working. So let me launch the browser using Chrome. Let me call the landing page. Let me call the landing page of the news app. Here we go. We have the landing page of the news app. So I'm going to go through the task as I have summarized it. Now, task 1, we are asked to create a HTML. We are asked to create a HTML page and relevant CSS using relevant CSS rules. So we should also make sure that we have a proper HTML page structure. I think we have our proper HTML page structure. We have the proper HTML page structure, and then the CSS styling, I think, for all the pages should be constant all across pages. So when we go through the pages, sir, I think you will see that they are all constant. So we should make sure that the image layout should be in grids, just as we have here in the guideline, is in grids, newsbox. So I think that is the landing page. Here we have it in grids. Okay. So that is task 1. Task 2, we are told that we are asked that we should ensure that the HTML form to add new items accept valid input. So the form that help us add news should only accept valid input. So this is the form. When you click here, it will take you to the form. This is the form to add news items. So we are told that the title, the link, and the summary must not be left blank, but the only submitter can be left blank. So it is not compulsory that you should put submitter. So to test if this is actually working, let me just say this. Let me try to add a news to the database, to the app. So let me say Real Madrid, title Real Madrid to play Arsenal Wednesday as the title. Link, let me use this link to save time. Then summary, let me say the football match is a Champions League match. The football match is a Champions League match. Okay, so politics, submitter, let me put my name. You know, it's not politics, it's going to be sport. But I want to make mistake. I want to put an invalid link so that let me see if it will complain. So let me say sports. Let me use sports. Say sports.com and see if it will .co. Let me say .cs. If I try to submit, if it will accept. Let me try to submit. You see, it's saying that please enter a URL. So I have to enter a URL before it can submit. So I'll enter a URL. Let me enter the URL www is a HTTP. Let me enter this URL and then submit. You can see it has submitted. So let's check and see if it is there to be sure. See, look at it here, Real Madrid to play Arsenal on Wednesday. So I'm not connected to the internet. If I should click the link, it should link me to the internet so that we can read the news. That is for the task 2. So moving back to task 3, we can create the task 3. We are asked to create a MySQL database called news items using the PHP admin. Yeah, this is what we did. We used the PHP admin. We went here to create the database. So let's go to the PHP admin to see the database. So it should be populated. We are told that it should be populated. So we are also told that we should export the schema and data to TS file called the news app. So this is the database news app. This is the database news app. So look at the news items. So let us view it to see if it is populated. You can see it was populated. That was where all the news we added were populated. So we are also asked to export it as we are also asked to export it. So it was exported, and this is it. This is it, newsapp.sql. So task 4, we are asked to create a file called index.php. So this is the index.php. This is the index.php. We are also asked to create a file that is called list.php. Look at the list.php with all the rules and the condition given. They are all into consideration. For the index.php, yes, okay. Then we are also asked to create the add.php. The add.php. This is the add.php. So the add.php is more complex because it had a lot of condition that was given. So we use the $ get the sets. We all put them into consideration. That was why our add and submitter button could work as requested. And here is the if it is post. So with all the condition given to us, at the end of the day, we're able to achieve the task given to us. So that is why our web app is able to work properly. So if I go back to the landing page again, local.cos, go back to the landing page. Let's view it one by one. This is the all news. It shows us all the news that we have. Then we go back. This is the politics. It filters only politics news. You can see we only have 2. I think the sport has more because I added more on the sports. We can see we have more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the sports, and then the technology we have 2. So with this little explanation, sir, I really learned a lot, and I appreciate the knowledge. I'm actually still learning, so with the help of others that know better than me, I know by the grace of God I'll do well, I'll do better, I'll be able to become a very good programmer. I'll be able to develop apps and put this knowledge into practice. I really appreciate everything you've taught us thus far. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. God bless you, sir. I still remain Ezekiel Peter with registration number U23DLCS 30052. Thank you, sir.